Greetings and welcome, people. Take 2 of my vlog for today. Didn't have the camera running last time. I'm an idiot. But this is just a special purpose short vlog. Just going to do my local loop. And I want to record some video specifically for testing some editing software. Now it's possible, and you may not have been in this situation yourself or even thought about it, but as motorcyclists we tend to often go off on trips and rides for a weekend, a long weekend, a week, and increasingly we are now videoing and vlogging these trips. You've only got to watch the Missenden Flyer and Richie Vida and other moto vloggers. They go on quite long trips and they record and upload quite a lot of footage of their adventures. So I was just thinking that in order to do that, you either have to record a lot of video every day, which you then archive onto some kind of storage. Oh, excuse me. Like a USB drive or lots of large capacity memory sticks or something like that, some other way of getting the footage off your camera, or you have lots of memory cards which you swap out during the day, and then you get home at the end of your trip and you've got hours and hours and hours of video and possibly audio to watch through again to remind yourself of the bits that you thought, oh, that'll go into the vlog, that'll be an interesting thing to watch. Now I thought, well, what about if you could do it the other way? I'm sure some motor vloggers do it. Some of the guys with the big adventure bikes with all the big boxes and things like that, they can carry much more equipment than somebody like myself with either soft luggage or a tank bag and a backpack or something like that. They probably carry a laptop, something of that ilk, even sort of like an Ultrabook or something like that. And I was just thinking, well, can I do the same? Can I edit at the end of each day so that the memories of what I've recorded are fresh and I know where to look? Can I edit at the end of each day using my Android tablet? Now it's a fairly good spec tablet. This is a Samsung Galaxy Tab S. I've had it a few years now and I absolutely love it. And the only thing that's really stopped me looking into editing video on it before was that there seemed to be a lack of the type of video editing software that I like. There's plenty of apps that you can install that will upload video to a website, which will then do some jiggery-pokery with it, and then you download it back down as a finished video. But I want to be in total control, start to finish, from off the camera to finish MP4 or whatever format video file it ends up as. So the only laptop I've got is a 17-inch Samsung, so I'm hardly likely to be able to carry that with me on a road trip. And of course, with a large laptop you have an associated power brick that you need to run it, so you're basically carrying a fair bit of tech with you. Obviously the tablet, it basically just charges or runs off of a phone type USB cable, or obviously can run off its own internal power for quite a long time. Obviously if you get into video editing you're going to be using up the power quite a bit more quickly, but I've got a couple of USB power banks, and if I'm editing in the evening I'm probably going to be in a hotel room, a B&B room, or somewhere where there's power available. So I don't think that would be a problem. It's purely the portability side of it. Now, as I say, the stumbling block was some sort of editing software that would be good enough to produce, shall we say, an interim vlog video. If I was away, yeah, go on then, travelling around on the bike, I'm not necessarily going to want to put out the fully polished There's me using the term polish for my vlog videos, but there we go. Come on you, what are you doing? You know, if I wanted to do a quite a major vlog cut, then I would probably wait until I got home, but obviously if I'm out riding on a day for a weekend and something really interesting, exciting or sensational in some way happens, you know, it'd be nice to be able to edit it up and get it up onto the YouTube as quickly as possible while it's still fresh. So I found some software. It's called Cyberlink Power Director, and they do a mobile version, an app for Android, and I've been experimenting with it. I've downloaded the free demo version, and hopefully if you're seeing this video at all, it means that I've managed to make at least halfway decent edit of this video. If it doesn't turn out very well, I may not put it up at all. There's no point in editing it on my desktop editing system, because that would be it wouldn't be what I'm trying to achieve. And they do have a version of the same software that runs on a desktop, so I think I might switch over to it on my desktop as well. Obviously the version that runs on the desktop is a lot more functional than the version that runs on Android, because you're obviously on an Android tablet, you're working with a lot fewer resources in memory and storage and processor power. Although my tablet has got an 8-core processor, obviously it's not going to be up to the same as my 8-core AMD processor in my desktop. So that's what I'm doing. I'm recording some video now. Yes, I could have used some of the video I've already got from other rides and stuff that's already been edited and uploaded, but I wanted to see what it's like using this Android app to edit video that I haven't edited before, so I don't know, if you see what I mean, in advance where I want to make the cuts and the trims and things like that. So I need some new video that I haven't gone through, and this is why I'm recording this now. So this is basically the only reason for this video, is as an example for testing this app, Android app. And if it has worked and you're seeing this, then you'll probably notice that it's in 720p, so it's not too bad. And there is also a watermark down in the right hand corner of the screen, and that is because I'm using the free demo version of it. I haven't paid for the full license. It's subscription anyway, you pay so much per month, which could work out because I probably wouldn't want to use it all the time. And as a result of it being the free demo version, it means you can only save in 720. You can do 1080p, but only on the paid version, and obviously you have to pay to get rid of that watermark as well over there. I think it's over there somewhere. Hope I'm pointing in the right direction. So there we are. I mean, I'd be curious to know if editing on a mobile platform has ever been anything you've thought you'd like to try. I don't. If you've got an iPad, then I can't help you, because I don't go anywhere near Apple products unless somebody holds a gun to my head and says, "Go and take a look at this Apple." I'm very much not an Apple fan, not at all. So they probably. I don't even know if they do this at the app. I haven't checked. So, but if you want to have a look, Cyberlink Power Director on the Android, on the Google Store. So far it's looking quite good. As I say, it's a lot. The functionality is a lot more restricted than the desktop version. You can only edit if you're. I've only worked in timeline mode, and it only allows you to edit one stream of video, 2 streams of audio, and 1 stream for titles and fades and things like that. Whereas the desktop version, I think you can do multiple streams of video. Like you can do different if you've got different cameras, you do multi-camera, which I've tried that on my existing software, my Pinnacle Studio, and that doesn't work very well. So maybe if I go over to Cyberlink, which I think I probably will, that may work better. So there we are. This is an experimental upload. My wife and I are going away this weekend. Oop, no, I don't want to go right there. That takes me onto the housing estate. Going away this weekend to Wales. We're not going on the bike, but I've decided to cut this video now to take with us, and I'll take the tablet and whatever else I need to do this, and I'm going to try editing this one evening while we're away to make it to feel as if I'm doing this as part of a motorcycle weekend or something like that. No, unfortunately we're driving, we're not going on the bike because my wife doesn't go pillion on the bike anymore. I'll be very happy to go to South Wales on the bike. Yeah, it's very sad, but never mind, there we go. At least I haven't got to worry about how I ride with a pillion. And obviously one of the possible problems could be that the part of South Wales we're going to, apparently their broadband service is not that brilliant, so I may do the editing while I'm there, but wait till I get home to do the upload. We'll see how it goes. So there we are, just a little ride and a chat, just to collect some video. Oh, hello. And nothing more than that really. So thank you for stopping by and taking a look, and I'll catch you next time. Cheerio for now. Bye.